is First Coast Living.
Hello, happy Monday, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. We made it here today.
We made it. It is a Monday, though. Feeling that. And the roads are back to normal. You know, last week it wasn't so bad on the roads.
Spring break is
break. I could definitely see everyone back there.
I didn't really think about that. You know, and I never really think about that.
Well, you live a lot closer.
Yeah, I'll get on the road and I'm like, man, it's so easy driving today. This is awesome.
Remember Seinfeld, the wide lanes? Oh, look at the luxury of his lanes.
Yeah, so what'd you do this weekend?
This weekend, I did sunset sessions.
Cool.
That's like a once-a-month thing where there's DJs that go around to different locations, and this one was at Pete's Bar, so I got to go there. That was really fun. And then we ended up at Surfer. It was a good time. What'd you do? Dance the night away like I do. Right?
What did we do this weekend? Oh, I hung out. I was just dadding it up a lot.
Okay,
yeah, it was cool. Now we hung out. We went to the park. All kinds of fun stuff. So
awesome.
It was cool.
Speaking of fun stuff, hey
look
everybody
at all the folks
in the
behind us.
background. We got a full house, so let's get right to it.
That's right.
And first, actually, coming up, we're going to be taking you on a delicious foodies to a pizza joint in 5 Points that you've got to check out. David took us there.
Yeah. Then we're kicking the week off with Jack's Jams. Today, SideQuest is in the house with melodic meditation.
Ooh, that's so cool. And Jacksonville Mom is stopping by to tell us about some new parks around the First Coast that you can take your family to, especially with the weather being so nice, right?
Beautiful.
But first,
come on.
It's time for
Say What?
And this is pretty cool, David.
Yeah, this is great. So Bubba Gump Shrimp Company is officially open in Jacksonville Beach. The location of the Forrest Gump themed restaurant replaced Joe's Crab Shack, which called Jack's Beach home for 26 years. Yeah, I didn't know they were that long either.
Sad.
Right? So the restaurant is located at the very end of Beach Boulevard, right on the beach. Bubba Gump is open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday. So that's pretty cool.
I've been to the one in Orlando before.
I haven't been to any of them.
Really?
No.
Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
He's allergic to shrimp. I just remembered.
Yeah, I like walking there and I'm like,
shellfish.
oh, I didn't bring an EpiPen.
Yeah, I would just avoid it. And I know the restaurants are good about the cross-contamination and not letting that happen.
No, I'm sure it's delicious.
Risk
I mean, I went to Joe's Crab Shack and stuff. Here's the thing, like I'll go to Bubba Gump because they've got a burger.
Yeah, right. But I would get so nervous because the kitchen is full of the stuff.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though that when I went to it, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I also like Joe's Crab Shack. So do we know what happened?
I have no idea.
That?
They're like, I'm tired of the beach. No,
yeah, they're like 26 years, I'm hanging up the hat. But I liked that too. And it is a great location.
Yeah, that's a cool location. So, Joe, I don't know though. I got to go try it out and see which one I like more. Bubba Gump's probably, I don't know. I've never been into one, so I couldn't even tell you. I have no reference whatsoever.
You know what? Maybe we need to do a foodies day.
Ow! I'll take care of the drinks.
Okay, you do the drink segment, I'll do the foodies segment. And actually, speaking of food.
Yeah.
It is now time for Living in the Kitchen, sponsored by Winn-Dixie, built by ProCraft. Let's head on over, David.
We've all been there. It's 3 p.m. Your energy is dipping, and suddenly that vending machine's calling your name.
That's right.
Did you know that 90% of Americans snack at least once a day?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I love to snack, but to show us how that we can kind of bridge that energy gap and fuel our bodies the right way as registered dietitian, we've got Jenna Braddock back. Great to see you as always.
Hello, Jenna.
Thank you so much. Well, snacking isn't bad. In fact, it's a staple in the American diet. Estimating about 22% of our calories coming from snacking.
Or like 40%.
Here's the problem, though.
Okay.
When we just let snacks happen to us, we get ourselves into trouble, whether it's
We don't
energy
plan.
or food-wise. Right.
So
one strong snack in the day, or a super snack,
Ooh, a super
can
snack.
really be a game changer for your energy and your health. So let's talk about what makes a super snack.
Yeah.
3 key things. First is fiber. Now, what fiber does is help keep us fuller longer. It manages blood sugar, reduces our risk for chronic disease, and feeds our gut microbiome. So many big things.
This is all kinds of cool.
The amount that we should be eating in a day is 25 to 30 grams.
Okay.
Most people are falling short.
Probably way
snack
short.
time needs to be fiber filled.
Okay.
Right.
So what I love is neurofiber bars because they're helping bridge that
I've
gap
never heard of
at
these.
snack time. So they are a whole food based convenient bar. It has 11 grams of fiber, 14 different types of fibers. So all these ingredients you see here are actually in this bar.
Can I try one?
And the reason why that's important is because it's not just about more fiber, it's about diverse fiber. That contributes to a diverse microbiome and a more stable one.
Oh.
What does that equal for us? Less inflammation and even better brain health, thus the name neurofiber.
Love that.
AKA inflammation, bloating.
Yes.
So can I try one?
Yes,
can we
oh,
try
for
that?
sure, for sure. And so the other thing I love about Neurofiber is they're clinically tested, and they've been found with regular use to help with regularity, improve digestive comfort, and improve overall gut comfort. What does that mean? We feel better. We work better during the day.
Right.
So they have 2 delicious flavors. Did you get lemon cranberry? There's also dark chocolate cherry. They're delicious, right?
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, so you can order or learn more about the gut-brain connection at neurofiberhealth.com.
Very cool. Yeah, the gut, so important for everything in our bodies. All right, what up next?
Let's talk about protein now. So protein plays a really important role at snack time because it helps keep us satisfied longer and sustain our energy.
Right.
In addition, most of us, average middle-aged adults, probably need a little more protein in our diet. It helps support our muscle. But here's what I want you to think at snack time. Beans. You probably didn't think I was going to say that, did you?
Beans, magical fruit.
So there's this wonderful category of crunchy roasted bean products.
Yes.
The reason I love these is because they're a great dose of plant-based protein, which we can all benefit from. They have a little fiber in there as well, but they're shelf-stable. You can throw them in your bag, forget about them even 2 weeks later. They're crunchy, which most of us crave crunchy at our snack time. They come in amazing flavors as well.
That is a good flavor.
So those are edamame. You have chickpeas. You also might see broad bean, as well as some more like funky beans coming out, but they're just delicious.
Beans. My friend does the, she roasts them herself in her air fryer.
Well, if you don't have the time for that,
no, and I don't want to. I don't want to do it myself.
This is like your section here, Jordan.
Yeah.
Because, like,
grab and go.
You got the muscles, you need all the protein.
So great. And they're really satisfying snack as well.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so last nutrient we look for in a super snack is some healthy fat.
Okay.
So what fat does in our snack is help tell our brain we're done eating.
Right.
So it turns down that hunger drive. That helps us with our cravings, right? A lot of people
100%.
battle that in the afternoon.
Right.
So a little bit of healthy fat is a great tool, whether it's from peanut butter or nuts, any kind of nut butter is fine, but also reduced fat or full fat dairy.
Right.
New research actually says that dairy fat does not have a negative impact on heart health or weight. And in fact, it might actually have some benefit.
Interesting.
And it's so easy, whether it's our cottage cheese or our full fat dairy, which also has those probiotics for gut health. You just pop the top and eat it. Like, it couldn't get any easier than that.
So snacking, not bad, but do it the right way.
Right, and find what works for you.
Yeah.
My message is always experiment. Maybe it's one of these, maybe it's 2 of them, maybe you need all 3 to really get that super snack that gives you energy and better health.
Well, where can we go for more information?
So you can visit my website, jennabraddock.com, or follow me on Instagram at jennabraddockrdn.
She always has great advice for us. Thank you so much. Always great to see you. And I can't wait to try one of those bars.
Okay, so we're going to move from something super healthy to something crazy delicious, right? Let's go to 5 Points and go check out Rodrigo's Pizza. What's up, foodies? I'm here at 5 Points. I'm at Rodrigo's Craft Pizza. I've got the owner, Alex, here, Alex Rodrigo. So, sir, thank you so very much for having us here, man. I really do appreciate it. I've been here a couple times, and I wanted to show everybody just how amazing your pizza is, because it is phenomenal. So, before we get going, tell everybody about your restaurant.
We are in Neapolitan style pizzeria, located right here in the heart of 5 Points. And it's been wonderful. Coming from New York, with no connection to Jacksonville, the reception from the customer base, people, it has been great, wonderful, and you always hear about Southern hospitality. We are living it now, and it's wonderful.
That's amazing. Okay, so let me ask you, what got you into pizza?
COVID. COVID, yeah. So prior to opening this pizzeria, I was a product and brand manager for Canon, the camera company.
Yeah.
And part of my job was to travel all over the place. I was always on a different country traveling. So during COVID, I wasn't traveling, working remotely from home. So I had all this time on my hands, and just like everybody else, I started making bread, and there was a pizza recipe in one of the books, and here we are.
La pizzetta de Ale.
That's a crazy pivot, man. That is so cool. All right, and we listen. We really are grateful to have you here in Jacksonville, especially here in the 5 Points neighborhood, in my neighborhood. So this is one of my pizza shops. All right, so let's get into some of the food. Right, let's start with an appetizer, I guess. Right?
Okay, perfect. So I love the Bella, which is a pizza that I have been making for a long time. So burrata di oro is the Bella, but on an appetizer.
Cool.
Right?
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
So instead of having fresh mozzarella, Here we have a burrata. We wrap it on prosciutto, and then we wrap it on the pizza dough, bake it. You see how the burrata is already going on the side.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Yes, and that was my wife's idea, by the way.
Your wife is a brilliant woman.
Yes. So you have the creaminess of the burrata with the saltiness of the prosciutto working.
That's phenomenal. Okay, we'll save this. I'm gonna eat this in a minute. Don't worry, none of it goes to waste, I promise. All right, what's next?
So this is the bella, which is arugula, roasted cherry tomatoes, with prosciutto, topped with balsamic glaze from Modena.
So, what was the very first pizza that you made at home?
Of course, in New York, you know, we have a small oven, so I was making New York-style margaritas. Right?
That's delicious.
Yeah, but the first pizza is very different to this. Believe me, I was really surprised when my children ate it.
¿Les gusta? Emanuel, you like it?
Yes, I mean, we were locked in New York. There was nothing to do, so I just made the pizza. They ate it, thankfully, and I just said, okay, let me try to get better. Product management process of thinking really was kicking in with every batch we were making, and since we were making so much dough, so much bread and pizza, so I tried to make it as digestible as possible, and that's why we do the long fermentation. And these pizzas today, they have 6 days of fermentation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why many of our customers are gluten sensitive, and they can have our pizzas. And then for those that are celiac, we also make non-gluten dough in-house.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that has been very nice.
Okay, so tell me about this one, because this looks like, this looks cool. This looks like kind of like, is this like a bolognese pizza?
Yes, and it's not even on the menu. It's going to be our seasonal pizza. I was testing it with customers for 2 weeks. So it's a white pie with roasted onions, garlic, a pinch of chili flakes, and the bolognese.
That's stupid good.
I know.
That is delicious, man.
I've been waiting to do the bolognese pizza for a while.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the seasonal pizza. It does not have a name yet.
It's the First Coast Living Pizza.
Actually, you know, okay, I'm probably gonna work out a way. I'll see. But yeah, the bolognese really changed. Yeah, the bolognese really changed the game for that dough. It goes very well.
So Professor Meat is on the other side of the camera. We are gonna destroy these here just shortly. Let's go on to dessert.
This is one of our...
This is crazy sauce. Look at this. This is amazing.
I know. We love that. This is we do panochos. Panochos are like folded pizzas, right? Okay. This is the dessert version, which is banana, Nutella, and pistachios, and it's the... It's the Nutella, banana, and pistachio panochos.
Let's not cross.
Yeah, this one is very rich.
Whoa, look at this. Look at the inside of that. Professor Mead. I guess that was a huge bite, dude. It's on my face.
Yes, and this is good for sharing. You know, a lot of families have it. Good, right?
That's so good. Alex, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Hey, one more time before I let you go, tell everybody where you're located one more time.
We are right here in 5 Points at the heart of this beautiful neighborhood, Riverside. We are at 1029 Park Street, Rodrigo's Craft Pizza. Just our 2nd anniversary last week, and we are loving Jacksonville.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Always my pleasure.
Make sure you get down here. Make sure you try the pizza. Make sure you try all the desserts. They are phenomenal. They also have draft beers. So we'll see you here. But if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Well, it is now time for Jack's Jams, and today we're joined by SideQuest of Melodic Meditation. Take it away.
You are safe. Take some time now to rest in the peace from the beat in my chest flows a song that we all long Someone is praying for you. Someone is praying for you. Somebody's praying. Please don't forget you are blessed and protected. Blessed and you are blessed and protected.
So beautiful, so relaxing. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. So SideQuest, why don't you get up with me real quick? Great job, ladies, as well. So tell me about melodic meditation and what you do.
So melodic meditation is basically a musical event company, and we primarily provide sound baths. But we also do concerts and events, sometimes collaborations like yoga sound baths.
Very cool. So tell me about sound baths.
Well, a sound bath is really just a meditative musical experience. Typically, these types of bowls are used, they're crystal, and sometimes we involve things like gongs or tongue drums, but it's really easy for you to participate. You just sit down and just go to sleep, really.
Oh, yeah, I think the topic was like it's okay to sleep during the performance or enjoy it however you want.
I highly encourage it. And oftentimes I'll say at sound baths, you know, if you're a snorer, it's okay. I kind of take it as a compliment. And when I hear a couple snores out there, people
that means I relaxed you, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the vibe. We got to the point, yeah.
And then this massive gong here. This is so cool. And different sizes, actually. So how did you guys kind of get this collaboration going?
This happened over the course of several years, actually.
Oh, really?
I began originally just with a few bowls and playing for some friends and some family who were dealing with different health complications. And over the years expanded to a larger community and working with other practitioners like Sherry and Omi here, and just incorporating more instruments.
That is so neat. So you do have an upcoming event, right? Tell us about that.
We do. There are a few. Actually, the one that's coming up the soonest is April 1st. We currently have a monthly program with the City of Jax Parks Department.
Great.
Where we provide a free sound bath to the community.
Oh my gosh.
And that takes place in a different park every month.
Okay,
so the next one will be at River's Edge Park. And then we also have our first concert coming up. That's April 20th. And that's going to be a sound bath and live performance. So it's a 1-hour sound bath followed by a 45-minute concert of original songs by myself.
Right.
And that's at the old St. Andrews event venue. So that's downtown.
Wonderful. And then you've been a musician, what, did I read since you were a teenager?
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, we don't have to get into the years, right? No.
Long time, yeah.
That's awesome. So do you play any other instruments than guitar?
I do. My primary instrument is actually the piano.
Oh, really?
Which is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this event, because we're able to combine a baby grand piano with this gong, which is two elements you don't often hear together.
Right, this is the first time I have.
What a lot of people don't realize about the gong is that it produces frequencies from all the way to subtronic, all the way up to like super high frequencies in between.
Wow.
And with the piano, you're able to isolate the different like melodic scales that exist when you tap it. And so that's something that we do when we play together, is combining the gong and the piano together to really like brighten up or highlight those harmonies.
Well, next time we should do that then too. I'd like to hear that if you bring a keyboard. Oh, yeah, I mean, if you want to bring that too.
Bring the baby grand in.
Where can we follow along?
MelodicMeditationSound.com is the website. That's where you can purchase tickets to these events. You can also register for events there. And then if you just want to follow us, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook under Melodic Meditation Sound. And if you follow us on those social media platforms, you'll also be able to see when we post about our secret sound baths, which take place in different exotic locations.
I love that. All right, we're going to hear one more from you guys in just a little bit, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And David, what do we have coming up?
All right, guys, stick around. Modern Motherhood is stopping by to tell us about more fun stuff you can do right here on the First Coast with your family. And Disney on Ice is back in Jacksonville at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. And this year, Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto from March 28th through the 30th. Audiences will see Anna, Elsa, Maribel, and the entire Madrigal family, as well as fan favorites like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald, Goofy, and many more. And guess what? We're giving away a family 4-pack. Be the 12th person to call 904-605-2525. That number once again is 904-605-2525. The lines are now open. Good luck. We'll see you after the break.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Overworked truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
Welcome to Hearing Loss in America, a multi-billion-dollar industry designed to milk you for thousands of dollars, all for a basic necessity. But at Audien Hearing, we believe hearing isn't a luxury, it's a right. That's why our FDA-registered hearing aids cost about 90% less than traditional models. No doctor visits, no appointments, no hearing tests. Just clear, powerful sound at a price anyone can afford. Over 1 million people trust Audien to help them reconnect to conversation, laughter, and life. Now it's your turn to try Audien for 45 days risk-free with a money-back guarantee. Call today. Audiologist-backed, free one-on-one video support, and free shipping. Audien Hearing. Hearing for everyone. Hearing for less. For your risk-free trial plus free shipping, call today.
888-577-5068. 888-577-5068.
We're whipping up delicious recipes you can make at home.
And I can't wait.
Bon appetit.
We're living a high life.
Living in the kitchen.
Fridays on First Coast Living.
So, Noosa, you've got whole milk?
100%.
And real fruit?
Tasty heaps, mate.
Ah, this is like the fall of Troy all over again.
So tasty.
Have you heard of Troy?
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With Safe Step's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-831-0055.
In a motorcycle accident, the details make all the difference.
Was the driver who hit you not paying attention?
Were there hazardous road conditions?
Were there eyewitnesses?
We don't depend on the accident report because it's not admissible in court. We conduct our own investigation.
And we know doctors who can testify to how the injuries will affect you for the rest of your life to try and get you the money that you'll need to take care of yourself. Farah and Farah.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Modern Motherhood with Jacksonville Mom, and today we're joined by Dea Howell she's going to tell us about some new family-friendly places around Jacksonville. Dea, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you. Okay, so tell us about the update on playground at the St. John's Center.
Yes. So
what do we got here?
St. John's Town Center has an updated playground. They partnered up with Wolfson's Children's Hospital.
Oh, nice.
So there's new equipment, new turf, there's shade. I love shopping in the town center, but my kids always need a little break.
Yeah.
So it is the place to go.
That's cool. You know what? Okay, so typically to get me to the town center, you've got to like bribe me with going to food, right? So like go to like Whiskey Cake or to go to Prati Italia. So now Lena can bribe me with taking Gwen to the playground. So that's pretty cool. I like that. We've got one more way to get me out there. So okay, so tell us about the block and what can families expect there?
Yeah, so the block is the place to be right now. Did you go over the weekend?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I was stuck in the house all weekend.
Well, there is a food hall playground sponsored by Jacksonville Mom.
That's amazing.
And it is the place to be. You can eat, drink while watching the children play. So my tip for you is to go early because it is packed right now. It's opening weekend and everyone is so excited to use the playground. And Ubering, everyone is...
Probably a good idea to Uber there, especially because I do know that some of my buddies have food trucks that are like, well, the kind of permanent there now, right? Like a small little like micro restaurant, we can kind of call it.
Correct.
But yeah, they've got beers that are flowing there too, so make sure that you Uber up there, right? That's probably a safer way to do it. It's brilliant though. The block is very, very cool. So my buddy Jacob, who owns one of the businesses there, he's been telling me all about it, and it seems so rad. Like, I cannot wait to get out there.
Amazing. It is the spot for families to go and visit.
That's amazing. Okay, so what's the Bunny Hive?
The Bunny Hive is a new social club for littles and their grown-ups.
I call that littles.
They're actually opening next week, and they're going to have classes like art, music, ballet, and for the first week, they're going to have complimentary classes. So be sure to go out there, try it out. Your girl is going to absolutely love it.
I'm sure, absolutely. So, all right, so where can people find you and any other events that are happening around the future?
Yes, be sure to follow Jacksonville Mom on all socials and jacksonvillemom.com.
Okay, so let me ask you real quick. So what's your favorite part about the block?
My favorite part, they made me the best mocktail. In fact,
cool.
I went at 11 a.m., so I couldn't drink that early with my little babies.
Right, yeah, it's a little irresponsible.
I just told them what I loved, and they made me the most amazing drink.
That's very cool. Where is that?
It is on Gay Parkway.
Okay, cool. So it's right over there near the, kind of near the town center area.
Town center,
okay, cool.
So the center part of town.
So if there wasn't enough stuff to do over there, like seriously, it's a lot of stuff. All right, so Dea, thank you so very much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. How do we keep up with you one more time?
JacksonvilleMom.com.
JacksonvilleMom.com. Pretty easy enough for that. All right, guys, stick around. We got so much more First Coast Living after the break.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers.
But at the core, this is a family business.
Our family watching out for your family. Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
If you're thinking about remodeling your bathroom, who can you trust to get it done right, on time, and in budget? The experts at Love Your Bath.
Everything was customized the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
It is beautiful.
My guest bathroom was in dire need of a facelift. I can't say enough good things about Love Your Bath.
It is gorgeous. A few of my friends came by to see the bathroom and they were impressed.
Love Your Bath, an exclusive jacuzzi bath remodeler of Florida, offers quality backed by a lifetime guarantee. And right now, lock in a $1,500 credit and get no payments or interest until 2027.
The lifetime warranty is phenomenal. You don't get that with a lot of products.
It's just amazing. And it was done all in one day.
Isn't it time you love your bath again? Lock in a $1,500 credit plus no interest or payments until 2027. Call Love Your Bath today for a free in-home quote. 904-639-5128. 904-639-5128.
Janet, you know how Fifth Third Bank keeps your money safe with fraud monitoring and threat blocking? Well, I also keep you safe because I'm your dog, and I love you.
This is banking, a Fifth Third better.
Hi, I'm Chris, Dr. Spencer's son. Say hello to our proud team here at Riverside Dental and Implant Center. Dad, what makes us different?
I think it's listening, Chris. Listening to our patients, what they had to tell us about their concerns and their problems, so we can give them their solutions and help them get the teeth that they want and they deserve. That's what makes us different.
Call us at 1-800-NEW-TEETH for a free consultation. That's 1-800-NEW-TEETH.
Why us? Because we really do care.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back to First Coast Living. It's now time for Rain or Shine. We have meteorologist Mike Prangley here with us today. Hello, sir.
Hello, it's a treat of the day.
Yeah.
A treat of the day. I mean, look at that. We got my puppy. There he is.
Look at this little
Look at my baby Cooper. He's a Cavapoo. He's 7 months old, and he has a shopping addiction. So he goes out in public, and he loves shopping. And we got
I love this little baby's like, Mama, down.
So we enjoy meeting.
Awesome.
We meet everybody. So thanks to Cooper.
That's
and today
cool.
we got good dog walking weather. We've got the paw prints, but notice the yellow paw print.
Be careful
Find the
with
shady
that
spot at 4 o'clock with that high
That's
90.
right. That's
We're
right.
not getting the humidity, but we've got to watch the little ones.
Absolutely.
And there it is. Next 12 hours, feeling like about what it is outside. This
Feels
is
like
not
Florida.
like June or July heat. This
No, right. It's not super
pleasant.
summer kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Because the humidity's low?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And then tomorrow, what happens when the wind switches off the ocean out of the northeast? We call it the nor'easter. So that'll bring in some coastal showers, it looks like, in the afternoon, but not a washout.
Not so bad, huh?
I know we've got Matt up in the booth. He's still thinking about his Gators, and it looks like for baseball.
Man, you just had to do that to him. He's in my ear going, stop. He's so sad.
It's going to be okay. And then tomorrow we're going to get the baseball in, Matt. So the Gators
There
will
you
be
go.
back on the winning track, and it looks like most of the rain would be later tomorrow night, Tuesday night, into Wednesday morning. So that's
Okay.
good for the FSU UF baseball game.
Absolutely.
Win for the Gators, and there it is. Just a little breezy, and you'll need the light jacket.
That's awesome.
Okay,
That's good. That's great baseball weather.
It is. And then we have Sporting Jack soccer. Football, as they say.
That's right, football.
That'll be Wednesday, 7:30. Looking good for Sporting Jackson
Love
men's
it.
hope opener, and the Jumbo Shrimp. Great sports on Friday. That's the home opener, and we'll be there on Good Morning Jacksonville Friday
Awesome.
morning.
That is amazing.
Great week
That's a
ahead.
great day. What a great week ahead. Mike, thank you so very much, good
Thank
sir.
you,
I really do
brother.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Love the tie today.
Thank you. The dogs for National Puppy Day.
Jordan, what you got?
Well, once again, SideQuest and Melodic Meditation.
Take my hand into my loving arms, lay down your head. Come, go away, travel to places you've never been, across the sea of sands, floating on plains of golden weed. Travel to distant lands, high in the mountains, deep in the sea. Let's get away. Let's get away. long days and nights. I waited for the day that you would be mine, trying to find a way to express what I feel inside. Now that you're here, I promise to show you what love should be like. Please have no fear. I waited for this moment all of my life. Let's get away. Ooh, let's get away.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. SideQuest, melodic meditation sound. Give them a look before you go to the events that they have coming up. Make sure you check them out. Thank you so much again, and we'll be right back.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take? I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, just 10 minutes.
Get out! 10 minutes? Y'all are like...
A well-oiled machine.
I was gonna go there, but then it felt obvious. Take 5, the stay-in-your-car 10-minute oil change.
Get ready for the ultimate fair experience. Enjoy music from artists like Kurt Town, Big Engine, and Duval County Line, Terry Clark, George Burge, Brett Young, Crowder, and the Isaacs. Grab some of your favorite fair food, sweet, savory, and everything in between. Don't forget to come see the animals. Join us at the Clay County Fair, April 2nd through the 12th.
Jacksonville, Shooters is at it again. Friday through Sunday, Shooters and Ruger are bringing you the largest Ruger event of the year. Carry with confidence. Own the Ruger LCP 380 for just $179. The hottest selling Ruger AR-15, a smokin' $499. Industry favorite, the Ruger LCP Max, a low $249. Don't miss Shooters' largest sale of the year. Many more deals can be found at shootersjacks.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason.
That guard dog sure is lucky he has SimpliSafe with proactive monitoring.
Stop, this is SimpliSafe. Police are on the way.
Must be nice.
SimpliSafe. Real security stops crime before it starts.
We know why you've put off your best smile. The time, the cost, the anxiety. That's why Aspen Dental is changing how dentistry is done. With leading implant and denture technology and on-site labs that get you in and out. No more waiting for tomorrow. Now's your time to experience the Aspen Dental difference. Get started with zero down, zero interest if paid in full within 18 months. Aspen Dental. It's time to smile again.
Did you hear? It's the Rooms to Go anniversary sale. And 60-month interest-free financing is back. That's big. Big style, big value, big savings, and interest-free financing. Shop living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms on sale. See it, love it, bring it home with 60-month interest-free financing. It's time. The Rooms to Go anniversary sale is going on now.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take? I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, just 10 minutes.
Get out! 10 minutes? Y'all are like...
A well-oiled machine.
I was gonna go there, but then it felt obvious. Take 5, the stay-in-your-car 10-minute oil change.
approaching, farmers need tools that keep them up and running. That's why John Deere is getting the word out about a new tool it's offering, John Deere Operations Center Pro Service. It gives farmers a way to run updates on their equipment and diagnose repairs when time is of the essence. Take a look.
The time a farmer has to get their work done is remarkably short. Whether planting, spraying, or harvest, they rely on tools to keep them in the field and running.
John Deere Operations Center Pro Service is a full suite of professional technician capabilities. Whether you have an on-site technician or you like to do repairs yourself,
or have an alternate service provider do that work, these tools enable them to use it, diagnose, repair, and maintain it over the life cycle of that piece of equipment.
we like to talk about it as run it your way. This technology is just a full comprehensive capability for your operation to serve your needs.
So now let's take a look at how Operations Center Pro Service can be used day to day.
So I'm now in John Deere Operations Center Pro Service. I can see my entire fleet here. Today we're working on this John Deere 3046R. So I'm going to look into what's going on with this machine. The first thing we do when we want to work on a machine is let's check and see if there's any software updates. And it looks like I've got two new updates, the instrument cluster controller and the powertrain hydro controller. So I'm going to go ahead and download those updates. All right, it looks like those downloads are complete. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start installation. I'm connected to the tractor with an electronic data link. For non-connected machines, that's the requirement to connect to the tractor diagnostic port. On connected machines, there's also remote capabilities with Pro Service. So I'm going to hit connect. We're going to begin that installation. All right, the other controller programming was successful. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch off the ignition for 60 seconds. Now within my controller and programming history, you can see that I've updated both of those controllers, the payload, software version that it was updated with, and the tool that I used. Okay, so I've got my software updates done. I'm going to go ahead and connect again for diagnostics. It's connecting with the entire vehicle architecture. It's recognized all the controllers on the machines so that we can perform full diagnostics on this machine if needed. Those full diagnostics include readings, recordings, tests and calibrations, anything that a technical repair manual might walk you through if you have a certain issue. One of the amazing features we have within Pro Service is this Ask AI capability to search all the manuals in the machine. For this one, I'm going to put, how do I fix DTC? All right, it looks like it's a 6-pin connector. Right away, I recognize this component under the hood here. So I'm going to go ahead and go check that connector, seeing if I have any pins or connectors bad and get that fixed. All right, so I found a bad terminal on that pin connector, that 6-pin connector, and I fixed that. So it looks like I have 0 diagnostic trouble codes available. I encourage you to go check out the amazing capabilities of John Deere Operations Center Pro Service. This is a professional repair tool. It's the same experience that our dealers have. You can ask your local John Deere dealer or go to deere.com/run-it-your-way. It starts at $195 for any machine and goes up from there based on the needs of your operation.
With hotter days on the horizon, Renewal by Andersen is offering 31 days of spring savings. Renewal by Andersen offers energy-efficient replacement windows and doors that defend against Florida heat and help lower your energy bills. So what are you waiting for? Schedule today.
They do have rooms with balconies. Blackie?
Welcome to Hearing Loss in America, a multi-billion-dollar industry designed to milk you for thousands of dollars, all for a basic necessity. But at Audien Hearing, we believe hearing isn't a luxury, it's a right. That's why our FDA-registered hearing aids cost about 90% less than traditional models. No doctor visits, no appointments, no hearing tests. Just clear, powerful sound at a price anyone can afford. Over 1 million people trust Audien to help them reconnect to conversation, laughter, and life. Now it's your turn to try Audien for 45 days risk-free with a money-back guarantee. Call today. Audiologist-backed, free one-on-one video support, and free shipping. Audien Hearing. Hearing for everyone. Hearing for less. For your risk-free trial plus free shipping, call today.
888-577-5068. 888-577-5068.
When our father, your husband, Bill Harrell, started this firm, it was a handshake meant something, your word meant something, and you put the client first. And nothing speaks more to that than the fact that we won't take more than our own client.
It's part of our reputation, and we've been building that here for 30 years in my case, and 20 years before that in Bill's case.
Trust is important in any relationship, but it's important that our clients have trust in us, and we won't break that trust.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
Now is the perfect time to save on new windows. During renewal by Anderson's 31 days of spring savings, secure your free in-home design consultation today and get beautiful, durable, custom windows and doors, only from Renewal by Anderson.
A major new space-themed land is launching at Legoland, ushering in a new era of immersive storytelling, interactive technology, and elevated family thrills. Legoland Ambassador Julie Estrada and Project Director Tom Storer join us to tell us how the new land invites families to train as space cadets, explore hands-on play zones, build and launch rockets, and dine amongst the stars. This sounds amazing and right up my alley. Thank you both for joining us today. So tell us about the new Lego Galaxy. What makes it a must-visit attraction?
Hi, thanks for having us. Well, we're standing here at Legoland California Resort, where we just opened Lego Galaxy on March 6th. Legoland Florida Resort opened it on February 27th, and we both have this amazing new indoor space-themed roller coaster called Galacticoaster.
That sounds so awesome. So how is the Galacticoaster different from other family roller coasters?
So what's special about the Galacticoaster is you have the opportunity to customize and build your own spacecraft that you will launch into the Lego Galaxy on. So you'll be able to select your nose, the wings, the tail, and even some special features like disco balls or balloons. And you'll see yourself on this a couple times throughout your trip into Lego Galaxy.
That sounds so awesome. I'm telling you, I'm sold. I'm ready to go. I just have to wait for my 14-month-old daughter to get old enough for me to actually go. Okay, so can y'all share some tips for families planning an out-of-this-world adventure?
Yeah, I mean, before you go to a theme park, always go to the website. You can go download the mobile app, but when you go to the website, you can see the ride height requirements. You can see what food options you want. You can see if the water park's open. We have water parks in both California and Florida resorts and hotels, and you can oftentimes extend the experience. Both parks are a multi-day experience. Legoland Florida Resort is definitely a multi-day experience, especially if you're coming up from Jacksonville. So you can go, you can stay at Legoland Hotel, you can stay at the Pirate Hotel, you can stay at Beach Resort, and just kind of extend it because there's Sea Life Aquarium, there's Peppa Pig theme park, there's so much to do there that it's really fun for the entire family.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way I could do all that in one day. I would have to be there for at least a couple of days. And I'm telling you right now, Legoland is probably going to be more for me than it will ever be for my daughter. So before I let you both go, where can we go for some more information?
Go check out legoland.com/Florida, and you'll get to see all the information, all the news about the wonderful Galacticoaster and everything else there is to do at the Legoland Florida Resort.
That is so amazing. Thank you both for your time this morning. We really do appreciate it. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus. Hey guys, we are out at the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge, and I'm with Veronica Kelly, and she is the Visitor Services Manager, and she's going to tell us all about this really amazing refuge, what you can expect, how to be safe out here before we go spend our own night out on the platforms. Veronica, thank you so much for having us out here. This is one of my very favorite places on this planet, so this is very special to me. First and foremost, tell us about the Okefenokee.
So Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge is the largest blackwater swamp in all of North America. Just over 400,000 acres of amazingness, about 350,000 acres of national wilderness area. So you're gonna have some amazing experiences out there today. We have lots of recreation available here. You know, the canal out back, there are boat tours that go out, hiking trails. There is a observation tower that you can climb up in. It gives you bird's eye view of the refuge. Hike like a boardwalk that you can hike, a driving tour for the folks that maybe you want to stay in your air conditioning in your vehicle and watch wildlife.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's always just grab the kayak and come out here and hang out on the gator bus, but I didn't realize there was that much. There was so many other things to do out here. That's very, very cool. So how many, if you had to guess, like roughly, how many alligators are in the Okefenokee?
There's an estimated around 15,000 alligators here.
Okay, so let's talk safety, right? So, you know, how do we stay safe, and is it safe?
Yeah, keep, you know, if you're in your boat, stay in your boat. Don't stick your feet out of the water, hands in the water. Then as far as, you see wildlife out there, you want to give them a wide space to where they can escape. This is their home.
Absolutely.
And then as far as our personal safety, you've got the long sleeve going, got sun protection, drink lots of water. Sometimes, bring insect repellent with you. You may not need it, but you might.
Okay.
So yeah, sun protection, insect repellent, and just staying hydrated.
I'm so excited. This is so cool.
You're gonna have an amazing time.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, well, let's get to work. Let's get out there and go hang out. Veronica, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. It's adventure time, guys. Some applesauce, some chiclets. It's not even that much. Hold on, I gotta take it off the red light. Oh yeah. Animal cookies, dude. Oh, what? It's been a long paddle. It's been a long day. It's time to go rest with the gator buddies. Maybe put some earplugs in so you don't hear them. We'll see you in the morning.
I'd say the overall buying experience was very seamless.
When you think of Pella, you think of a high quality window. So I was just blown away at the affordability.
The Pella install team was fantastic from start to finish. They were very courteous and treated our home as we would want it to be treated. Pella's warranty on these windows makes us feel very good about the purchase.
I'm so happy with how they turned out.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care. Spring into savings with West Shore Home. There's never been a better time to upgrade your bathroom, and right now, the savings can add up fast, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned. If your shower or tub is outdated, cracked, or just hard to clean, this is your chance. For a limited time, we're doing free installation on all bathroom models, and to make it even easier, you can get started with no money down and 18 months of no interest financing. That's a year and a half to enjoy your upgraded space interest-free. Now, if you're thinking bigger, maybe you want to upgrade more than one bathroom, or you have multiple projects in your home even outside of the bathroom space. This is where the savings can really stack up. With our buy one and get one offers, the more you buy, the more you save. Buy a full bathroom remodel and get a shower in another bathroom absolutely free. It's the perfect way to knock out multiple projects at once and maximize your savings. So again, the two options here. If you just want to do one project, we still have some great savings for you with free installation. But if you want to do multiple projects, you can lock in buy one, get one savings. No matter what you pick, you're going to save big. At West Shore Home, we make home remodeling easy with a fast professional process and highly trained employee installers you can trust. So whether you're upgrading one bathroom or transforming multiple bathrooms, now's the time. Call the number on your screen, scan the QR code, or visit westshorebath.com to lock in free installation or buy one, get one savings if you want to do multiple projects. Plus, 18 months of no interest financing. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Have a seat, Tom.
You wouldn't have a barbershop quartet deliver bad news.
Unfortunately, we have some bad news.
You're being laid off, effective immediately. You have already been locked out of your email and someone will escort you out of the building. So long.
Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
That's going to do it for us. But remember, if you missed any of our segments today, you can watch First Coast Living at 2 p.m. on First Coast News Plus. Just download the app like you would Netflix, Hulu, anything like that. But ours is free, and there's also streaming news, all sorts of stuff on there.
Free!
Free. Okay, so for this bar, right,
yeah.
the Neurofiber, I didn't try it yet.
It's good.
There's directions.
What?
Because if you're not used to, some people only get this amount of fiber, 11 grams in a whole day, right? So it says, take half a bar for 4 days. Then 1 bar per day after that, and consume 2 glasses of extra water throughout the day.
I'm in so much trouble.
Did you already eat the whole thing?
I ate the whole bar.
I eat a lot of fiber in my meals now, so I think I could be okay, but I'll try half first. Let's see.
Yeah,
So this
guys,
one,
if you could see Mike Prangley's just off camera right now, and he's just like,
he's like, make
he
sure you
is
drink your
so
water.
concerned.
This is the lemon cranberry. Smells good too.
No, they're
That
really
is
good. The lemon cranberry is really
That's
good.
very-
It's very
that's, like,
delicious.
refreshing,
I didn't
too.
know. I didn't read the directions. I'm such a dude about it.
I didn't think there were directions. I just happened to look at the back and I'm like,
directions for a bar? Oh, here he goes. Here he goes.
Oh, God.
Oh, good job. Thank you, sir. Oh, appreciate that. Oh, what a sweet boy.
Hey,
Brought
and
your water.
these are 2 extra glasses too, right?
There
Because
you go.
16 ounces. Thanks, Mike. It's
All right,
actually
guys.
really
So
good.
make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We have a great show. Fit